life as a software engineer at 24 wasn't exactly what you'd call thrilling. My name is Alex, and my world was a predictable cycle of coding, coffee, and the occasional video game binge. That was until I stumbled into the most extraordinary encounter of my life. It was a regular Thursday evening, and I was at a local tech meetup trying to network but mostly just hovering around the snack table. That's when I saw her, Alura. She was a guest speaker, introduced as a scientist from a far-off planet. Yes, an actual alien in the flesh. Well, not flesh exactly. Her skin had this subtle shimmer, like moonlight dancing on water. Alura's talk on interstellar technology was fascinating, but what struck me most was her curiosity about earthly things, mundane stuff like music, movies, and even our internet memes. After her talk, I mustered the courage to approach her, expecting a brief, polite exchange. Instead, we ended up talking for hours. Our conversation flowed effortlessly. I told her about my life as a software engineer, the joys of finding a bug at 3 a.m., the endless quest for efficient code. To my surprise, she was genuinely interested, her bright, star-like eyes lighting up with each new topic. Alura shared bits about her life too, her planet's culture, and technology far beyond our understanding. There was something about her, maybe it was the way she listened intently, or how her laughter seemed to make the room brighter. I found myself opening up about not just my work, but my dreams, my fears, and my silly obsession with old sci-fi movies, which apparently weren't too far off from some of her own experiences. As the meetup came to an end, Alura and I exchanged contacts. Walking back home, I couldn't help but feel like I'd stepped into one of those sci-fi stories I loved so much. Little did I know, this was just the beginning of a journey that would take me far beyond the confines of my usual world. Over the next few months, my life took a turn into the realm of the extraordinary. Alura and I met regularly, our conversations a blend of her alien perspectives and my human experiences. Each meeting was a revelation, an insight into a world beyond my imagination. Alura was from a planet she called Seraphine, a place where technology and nature existed in harmony. She spoke of cities that floated in the sky, of forests that sang, and of her people, who traveled the stars not for conquest, but for knowledge. I shared stories of Earth, of our diverse cultures, our struggles with technology and nature, and our unending quest to understand the universe. Our bond grew with each encounter. I realized it wasn't just fascination. I was developing deep feelings for her. It wasn't just about her being an alien. It was about the person she was: kind, intelligent, and endlessly curious about the world around her. Alura introduced me to foods from her world, exotic flavors that danced on my tongue, and in return, I showed her the joys of earthly cuisines. She had a particular fondness for ice cream, which she claimed was an amusingly bizarre concept. Our discussions often veered into deeper territories, our philosophies, our beliefs, and our views on life. Alura's perspective was often enlightening. She viewed life as a complex tapestry of experiences, each thread essential to the greater picture. Her insights made me reevaluate my own life. As a software engineer, I started exploring ways to integrate sustainable and ethical practices in my work, inspired by the harmonious balance of her home world. But as we spent more time together, a looming reality hung over us. Her time on Earth was limited. Seraphine was calling her back, and the thought of her departure started to cast a shadow over our blossoming relationship. Despite this, we continued to cherish each moment, embracing the journey we were on together. The day Alura was to leave Earth arrived much quicker than I wanted. Standing there, in the spaceport that had been discreetly set up for interstellar visitors, I felt a mix of emotions swirling inside me. There was sadness, of course, but also a deep sense of gratitude for the time we had shared. Alura and I stood facing each other, an unspoken understanding passing between us. We had both known this day would come, yet it did nothing to ease the feeling of loss. Her eyes, those deep pools reflecting starlight, held a melancholy and affection that mirrored my own. "We have shared something incredible, Alex," Alura said softly. "Our time together may have been brief in the grand scheme of things, but it has been profoundly meaningful." I nodded, struggling to find the right words. "You've changed my perspective on, well, everything. The universe, life, what it means to truly connect with someone." Alura reached into her satchel and handed me a small, sleek device. "This is a communicator," she explained. "It's attuned to the frequencies used by my people. We may be galaxies apart, but I hope this will keep us connected." Holding the communicator, a sense of wonder washed over me. The distance between us would be vast, but this device symbolized a bridge between two worlds, two hearts. As she stepped back, preparing to board her ship, I realized that this wasn't a goodbye. It was a new beginning, a path leading to unknown possibilities. Alura's ship ascended, becoming a speck in the sky, then nothing at all. I stood there for a long time, gazing at the stars, feeling both small and infinitely connected to the cosmos. Back in my daily life, coding and living the routine of a software engineer, I carried a new sense of purpose. Alura had opened my eyes to the wonders of the universe, to the beauty of diversity and the power of connection. Each night, as I gazed up at the stars, I whispered my thoughts, knowing that somewhere, light years away, a friend was listening, her thoughts reaching across the void to intertwine with mine. Our story was a testament to the incredible potential of the universe, a reminder that among the countless stars, connections can be found in the most unexpected places, transcending the boundaries of worlds, species, and even time.